Right, what's the error? You go to start your car, the lights come on, everything, but it just doesn't start. What could be the error? It could be there's not enough voltage in the battery. If that's the case, it could be a faulty alternator or faulty battery. So to investigate if it's a faulty alternator, I've been charging my car for about 30 minutes on a trickle charge, and I'm just going to remove, well, I'm just going to remove those terminals, see what voltage is. I need about 12.7, 12.6 to switch the engine. Alright, 12.64 volts, that should be enough to start the engine. Try again. Close the door. Let's have a look. Turn it off. Doesn't want to come on. You can hear the something clicking. Now, if I go and check the voltage now, it may not be 12.64 volts anymore. Still though, it may not be enough voltage. 12.38 volts, not enough volts. It's chewed up straight away. So you get a fair test. I'm going to have a booster pack tomorrow, which hasn't been used, and it's been like years since I've used this. So I'm going to charge it overnight, repeat the same experiment again. Charge up car maybe 3-4 hours, and then a booster pack on top. See if I can get it going to test the alternator. Right, okay, so here's the deal, what's been happening. So last night I charged this battery using my very trusty Halford's battery charger from the 80s for about 4 hours. Then to give me peace of mind, I pulled out the plugs, disconnected it, so it wasn't charging from about 11 PM to about 5 AM this morning. In that time I retested what the battery was without plugging it in. So in the morning I tested it, it was only 12.26 volts. So as earlier on when I was testing it, I was thinking, was it the alternator? To learn if it's the alternator, I've got to start the engine up and see if it's chucking out an output. So the battery's not holding charge, so I'm leaning much more towards the battery now. And this is what you've got to do to diagnose what's going on. Here is the lid to this battery, and here is the receipt from how many years ago I bought this. I don't even remember, but there should be, if I remember rightly, a 3-year guarantee on this thing. That's why I pin it to this so I don't lose it. Put it in a bag, so once I unpeel it all, I'll let you know when I bought it. Look. So here's the date. January 7th, 2020. I bought this for £110 at Halford's. Oh, what did I just put here? 5-year guarantee. I thought it was a 3-year. I nearly threw away this receipt. I went and wrote. You see, your memory just does not serve you very well sometimes. 5-year guarantee. So it's within the 5 years. It's going back to the shop today. Thank you for purchasing Halford battery. Return your old battery to us for recycling. If your battery develops fault during the warranty period, return it to any Halford store with this receipt. People purchase where it be tested for genuine manufacturing fault. The warranty on any replacement battery will expire on the original battery warranty date. The original battery warranty expiry date. What would that be? Is there a date on here? I think we're okay. You're right. Wherever that little kind of clause is, I don't know. The warranty on any replacement battery will expiring, the original battery warranty expiry date. So there's a date on the battery somewhere when the battery manufactured. Let me see if I can find it on the receipt. I'll look for it on the battery as well. It probably is on the battery. Time to disconnect my charger. I'm going to have to take this battery out anyway. To take it to the shop to get my money back. Or I don't know when it was manufactured. If it was like 2015, I'm not going to get it back. I think it's when the battery was manufactured. Hopefully they gave me a fresh battery. But anyway, 5-year guarantee from Halfords, so there's been 0 returns. Alright, let's disconnect it and start the engine up. I don't know if the camera caught that, but with the battery booster pack on, it started up. So always keep the battery booster pack handy, even though they degrade over time. So you saw that, it just started up straight away, had enough juice in it. Okay, so question is now, it was 13.3, 13.2 prior to boosting, so what is it now? Is the alternator working? Is it near the 14 mark? Anything higher than 13.2 is it? Let's see if I get this. I just had a quick look. I was not happy with what I just saw. Oh no, it is. It's 13.47. So 13.47 volts. So the alternator is working. 13.5 volts, but it was 13.2. All right. You saw that. Turn off the engine. I'm just going to check the voltage again, see if it drops. Okay, just turn the engine off. What have we got? What have we got? 12.88. Yep, the alternator is working. So it was. So that crank had used up a lot of the battery's juice already. So 12.88. Just do it again. Just off camera it was. Now it's only 12.73 and dropping rapidly. Battery's not holding charge. Inside the battery there's obviously things like these are sealed batteries. In the old days you just unscrew the cap, pour some battery acid and you're away to go again. You might have to put some sort of clean, or I'm not sure. I used to just chuck in battery acid. These are sealed units. You can't do that, unfortunately. And there's a screw there. The battery has got 5-year guarantee. Just take it back. So that's how you know if your battery's faulty. You can't move the car, right? How am I going to move the car to show them? You're not going to start up again, are you? So anyway, hit the like, subscribe button. Hopefully I'll get a new battery and I can finish this video off. But anyway, hit the like, subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the side of the battery, it's got like a arrow pointing 2019, 2020. So the worst case scenario is 2019. Tells you the recharge, tells the store to recharge it 11th month of 2020. And I bought this in January 2020. So it should be alright. 2019 is only 4 years ago, right? It doesn't say what date, what month it was, but 2019 it says. It's only 4-year-old, this battery. So I don't think they can deny that. What do you think? So keep the battery upright. Of course, you can hear the liquid sloshing around. Hear that? Don't touch it, don't fiddle around it. It's got a big 5-year guarantee. Right there, see it? The light is green, but it could be because I've been charging it. I could just say to him, load test it if you want. It's up to you. I'll put a cap on there, but I'm gonna take that cap when I deliver it to them. Don't want to electrocute anything in the car. Here's the deal, they wouldn't change it for me. So that's Halfords, spoke to two guys and they tested it. It showed 12.74 volts on this scanner. They argued some more and then they showed it was at 700 amps instead of 730, and they were saying it's an excellent battery, 96%. So they're saying it's a good battery, so I'm going to work off that, but still I'm not convinced. It could be, once I've taken it out of the car, it's showing green light. I mean, who knows, the shaking around might have made a difference, I don't know. But I'm just hoping it will be okay. He's saying, oh, it's a parasitic draw. The guy in the shop, I'm saying, hang on a minute. I know my cars, there's no parasitic drawers in my cars. I said, look, it was at 12 I charged it up to 13 something. After the boost you saw, it was at 12 I think it was like 12.7 something, and it kept dropping. It's just, it will hold steady at, I forgot to mention this one key point, it was holding steady at 12.2 volts. If it was a parasitic draw, I could say to him, the voltage would continue to drop. If it was a parasitic draw, it wouldn't stop at 12.2 volts. However, it would stop at 12.2 volts if that was the maximum capacity. So I'm just going to check with the battery out of the car what voltage it is. I mean, we checked earlier, didn't we? So these things we've got to do. They're annoying, but we just hope. 12.743 volts. So if I attach that to the car, is it going to plummet? That's the thing. I said, argue, there's a load on the car, so you should put it in the car. There's been some sort of load on it, regardless, and it will drop. But we'll see. And the very last test, negative terminal against earth, true earth, 0.15 volts, which is okay.